What's up, internet? My name is Nathan Barry, and this is the vlog. Alright guys, let's talk. So yeah, this week has been crazy. From doing my first photo wedding shoot to ramping up more advertising for MVP, it's been a crazy but awesome week. But because everything's been so fast lately, kinda wanted to slow it down this week and do a Q&A. Let me explain. Every so often I'll get questions about what I do, how I do it, and what are my thought processes behind that thing. And I never get to respond to people because I'm too busy, or I forget, or I don't see the messages because Facebook is bad at that. So I end up not answering people's questions, and I want to fix that today by at least answering the ones that I feel like I should answer. And the ones that I can answer, because I do not know everything. I'm an artist like everyone else. I can't and shouldn't have a say in what your creative process is and how it should go. I have my own thing that works, and you will too. You just have to figure out what that is. So, let's answer a few questions. How did you get started doing what you're doing? Well, if you're talking about photography, I mentioned that in my first vlog. But I think I'll go into it more right now, actually. Hold on a second.
A few moments later.
Alright, so look at these for a second. Specifically this one. This little guy here was my very first camera. When my dad gave it to me as a kid, I think I was like 8 years old. I was so psyched. I learned every single feature of this camera, how it worked, what it did. Granted, there's only 3 features on here, but you get my point. I read the manual, I did everything I could to learn everything about this camera and how I could make the best stuff possible. And even though it was simple things like movie reviews and filming yourself walking around the backyard, it was amazing. Later on in life, I got this one, which is basically an upgrade from the last one that I showed you. There were so many features in it. Ooh, it turns on. What up? I'm gonna play with this again soon. What's up, y'all? Nathan Barry. Anyway, but this camera right here was so great because not only did it have other features that were included in the first camera that I got, but it had new ones that I could learn and adapt to. That camera was the start of me making short films and little movies that I wanted to share with friends. The next camera I got was the Canon T3i, and if you don't know what that is, I'll have a picture of it right here. The reason I don't have a picture of it is because I actually sold it to get the camera that I'm using right now, which is the 5D Mark II. That camera was actually what got me into photography in the first place. That's how Nathan Barry Photography was born. I used that camera so much, I felt like I almost broke it. If I had gone out when I was a child and bought a $2,000 camera, I would have never known how to use it. But if you move up in the line of cameras and features and what all they have to offer, some of them will transfer over into the larger cameras, therefore making it much easier for you to use when you get that expensive, crazy, awesome camera. What's a great camera that I can start out with? Don't go out and buy an expensive camera that you don't know how to use. Instead, get an affordable one. Get a Rebel T3i. I think they have the T6 now that's going to be the same equivalent. And don't worry about what camera you have right now. The best camera that you have in your pocket, best camera that you have, the best camera that you can use is the one that you have right now.
Baked on a buttery crust.
How do you get better at photography? Here's my answer. Don't stop taking photos. Ever. Capture everything you can. Eventually you'll be taking photos over and over and over again and developing a style of your own. I don't want you to copy my style because it's my style. I want you to have your own thing. Not for the sake of me, but for the sake of you. You should be your own creative self and make your own decision as far as what looks good to you. And the only way you're going to be able to do it is actually getting out there and taking pictures. It will come naturally, I promise you. What do you edit with? Lightroom. Shoot in RAW, import it into Lightroom, export out whatever you want. You're welcome. What's your inspiration for taking photos? That's a great question. The reason why I take photos, the reason why I take video, the reason why I do anything creative in general is because I genuinely love it. That feeling of creating something that you made yourself. That's amazing. And it is a gift from God that I have the ability to do what I do. I truly love creating images that make people smile and go, wow, that's awesome. At the end of the day, if I can make someone happy with what I make, that is the highest honor. I took that person's photos and they're gonna have that on their fridge someday. They're gonna have that on their coffee table someday. And I am so humbled by everyone who's ever asked me to do a photo shoot for them because it's like, you want me to capture that memory? That's incredible. And that's what keeps me going. All right, no more questions for now. Let me show you what I've done the rest of the week. So yeah, I did a wedding shoot this weekend. It was incredible. Honestly, like any sane person would be, I was nervous, but I think that I really did great. My awesome friend Amy Smith came out and second shot with me, and she did an incredible job. And we just had a blast the whole day taking photos and getting to know everyone. And now I'm editing the photos here on my laptop and realizing, wow, I'm really excited to see that it went well. I'm excited to move more into weddings and events and photo shoots and things like that with Nathan Berry Productions. Hey Lamar, you having a good time tonight, man?
Having a wonderful time. I'm so happy I get to see the Nathan Berry.
Thanks,
It's always a special event.
Hey, but what are we doing tonight?
We're just celebrating Israel and Jordan's wedding right now. Yeah, it's about to go down. There may or may not be a dance battle happening.
Happens like every time we're together.
It may happen.
It may happen tonight. It has already been a crazy, exciting new year, and I'm excited to see what happens in the next few months. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next week.
Jesus
so
is
there's
on Tom
5
Brady's side.
things I know about football now. 1, you cannot put a third goalpost in the middle of the field.
Yeah, that's one.
2, Ben Roethlisberger is an actual person, not a burger.
Yes.
3, OU still sucks.
Yes.
4, the Cowboys still suck.
Yes!
And number 5, Tom Brady's the GOAT.
Yeah!